Welcome back, people. It is episode 4 of season 6 of the Taxi Squad podcast. We've got a fair amount of things to get into today. Before we do, like, follow, subscribe, maybe tell a friend. We got strange and unusual topics about NFL owners calling out players that they did, in fact, draft. We have some MLB talk, a little bit of White Sox talk, spring training affiliate programs beginning shortly. Got some NFL playoff talk, a little therapy sesh, and some full-blown college football championship review. It's a Taxi Squad podcast.
Come on, everybody, celebrate. The Taxi Squad is here today. So lose the blues, kick back and relax for now. They talk about sports and stupid stuff. They're probably wrong and it might get rough. So welcome back. It's the Taxi Squad. Yeah.
Hi, Vince.
Hey, dude.
What are you doing, dude?
I'm just hanging out. I'm just chilling at Cedar Rapids. No, I'm at home. It's 27 degrees in Chicago. When you're listening to this,
Nice.
It'll be 18 degrees in Chicago. And if you're listening
Nice.
to this on Friday, it'll be -2 degrees in Chicago. How you doing?
Nice. It is currently a balmy 64 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
And then coming days, it's going to be in the nice mid to low 70s. We might have a little cloud cover, but that's about all we can look for at this Barrett Jackson weekend.
Hey, you did go there. You looked at cars, bub.
Yeah, I got my dad coming in. Going to take him to his Super Bowl, I like to call it.
That's sick.
So yeah, it's first time for everything, you know? It's going to be awesome. Going to get to eat
You
a
guys
little
haven't done
fucking
it
turkey
before.
leg. No, never done it.
Oh, I
Never
thought you
done
have.
it. This is his Super Bowl. This is definitely one of those things that I look at it and I'm like, yeah, it's cool. I get the opportunity to do these things. Going to Super Saturday, some of the
Come
most
on.
expensive cars in the country.
Isn't that
Go
do
through
they do
this
that at
auction.
Panera?
Like bread?
Super Saturdays.
No. Oh God, you're
I got
killing
weird
me.
energy today, man, but I'm with you.
Dude, weird energy. Before the podcast started, we were just screaming opening sequences of Universal movies.
Universal.
just- Sad boy vibes this week because our
Cool.
Bears,
Well,
just
you know,
interesting.
because
well, I mean,
of
we'll
the
talk.
Bears,
Yeah,
because
sad.
of the Bears, I decided to go on Madden, and I
Yeah.
decided to rebuild the Bears, and we went and won a Super Bowl. But I found a serious problem with Madden, something that infuriated
is
me so
great.
much, as that got me onto the Madden forums last night, dude. I was on the forums, and I pulled some pictures, took some screenshots of how stupid this is. So, for people that don't know, if they don't play Madden, Madden used to have a filter that was like light snow, heavy snow. If you're gonna have a snow game, you're like, this is so fun. You can have a snow game every now and then, like it happens in real life. But for some reason, in this year's Madden, if you play in the playoffs in Chicago, it's just a snow game every time, and it's not light drizzle of snow. It's fucking Siberia in a full downpour of snow for some dumbass reason. So I'm
You
playing
can't-
on.
You can't change the weather sliders at all.
You can't, not when you're in franchise mode, only when you're in quick play. So, yeah, they
Oh.
said in 2 weeks in a row it was snowing more than I've ever seen it snow in my 30 years of living in Chicago. They decided that was going to happen 2 weeks in a row. So and here's the picture for people that are watching this. It is insane. So if you're looking at this right now, this is a guy lining up from the 16-yard line for a field goal, and I implore you to go full screen on this and see if you can see the field goal post, because you can't, let alone the entirety of the stadium fans. And this is what it looks like when you're passing the ball on the 50. This is what it looks like when you're running the ball. And when you score a touchdown, which I ran one in, this is what it looks like when the player's celebrating. It's so
No, that looks like you can't even see it
it's
from this
fully
angle. It looks
whited
like a
out. Where
ghost.
all you can see is the outline of the player doing like a arms cross celebration. It is unbelievable. And I got so mad that I screenshotted it while playing, paused it, and went on the Madden forum, and I was like, hey, guys, this is insane. And my only thing that I came down to it is there's a bunch of Silicon Valley non-sports fan assholes that are building this out, not understanding what snow looks like in real life. They're trying to make it look like another version of Skyrim, which bangs, not a sports game. My guys, every single time they make a cut, they fall over, which also doesn't happen in real life. And they fumble the ball 10 times in this game against the Eagles. It was 10 fumbles because I guess when it's snowing, you just can't hold the ball ever. Because I guess the gloves just stop working.
You know, if we're going full blown like gamer dork sesh right now, I play NCAA 26 quite often recent, and Larry Stash is the man. Shout out to Larry.
Head coach Larry Stash. Everybody knows him.
Yeah, head coach Larry Stash, absolute legend, going for a third national title, now second with the Oregon Ducks.
Congratulations.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you. The snow games are not that way.
I know. I don't know why they're doing it. It's the same company.
Gameplay is so nice. It's the same company, but maybe it's just they got a bunch of foo-foo developers from Silicon Valley, to your point, who are like, so what's it like when it snows?
Slippery. You can't hold on to the ball.
They're so slippery.
Everybody's
and
it's just around.
Everybody's just slipping around, and you can't just hold on to the football. You just
a big slippery fun time. It's a big slippery fun time.
It's just going to be like a slip and slide. They can't.
The players are going to love. The guys that are playing this game are going to love it when you're in the fucking conference championship against the Eagles, and you can't even throw the ball for 4 yards.
Well,
we just watched the snow game. We just watched the snow game in Chicago, and they both threw for over 200 yards. And in this, they don't let you go for more than 100. It literally hits people's hands, fall out every single time. They dropped the ball maybe 10 times. They fumbled it another 10 times. Unbelievable stuff. Really unbelievable stuff by EA that's been making this game for 30 fucking years, and they can't figure out how to make a damn game in the snow. It used to be fine. It used to be fine.
They keep promising that they're going to fix it better in the same year. Every year you get it again, and you're just like, oh, it's going to be different this year. And it's the same caca that it has been year after year after year.
Why fix it when you can't?
And then,
why fix it when you just don't have to?
Now, what difficulty are you playing on? Are you playing?
I'm playing on all pro, not all Madden.
All right.
Yeah.
So it's funny if you look up Madden 26 snow game issues. It's just Google AI overview. Issues primarily involve unrealistic fumbles and turnovers, poor visibility, and gameplay imbalance, especially in Superstar mode where players experience excessive fumbles while the CPU rarely does, making games feel unplayable and frustrating, often attributed to heavy weather effects impacting players' stats unevenly. Players report losing control, constant fumbles on routine plays, and difficulty seeing the field, making heavy snow scenarios feel broken and heavily favoring the CPU or causing automatic losses.
That's also true. Because I played the Packers in a snow game, and Jordan Love threw for 420 yards.
What?
It was. I have a very good defense. I have Max Crosby on one side. I picked up a defense
Vince did it.
And I did it. Yeah, I got rid of DJ Moore. I got rid of Montez Sweat. Max Crosby's on there. It's all the fun. Yeah, they scored every single time they went down the field, and then I couldn't get more than 10 yards. And I'm like, dude, I've been winning every other game. Why the hell can't I even compete in this one? It's just garbage. It's garbage time.
Sometimes the computer, man, it will decide if you're winning or if you're not winning that way.
You're right. It's like randomly Amon-Ra St. Brown goes up with 3 guys on him, and he's just one-hands it in the end zone. You're like, okay. That's what his ability is. He's taller than everybody. That's what he's good at.
Yeah, he's once again, it's that Silicon Valley guy. It's like the guy in Grandma's Boy where he's just like, later, dorks. You don't know that movie?
Mm-mm.
No? The guy who thinks he's in the Matrix?
Nope.
Who's like the game developer?
Not at all.
Come on.
Don't know it a bit.
So great. It
sounds really funny, though.
I highly recommend if nobody see the movie.
Your impression was... I'm sure very
freaks.
Good.
He talks in a robot. He's like,
"What's up?"
When he gets embarrassed,
I like the movies that I like, and it is what it is.
Well, Vince, if you really want a stupid laugh, okay, watch the movie Grandma's Boy. Okay. It's hilarious. Nick Swartzen's in it.
Okay.
Happy Gilmore production or Happy Madison production. Ooh, so Sandler's behind it.
It's a Sandler flick.
Early 2000s lore. It's like one of those movies when you were in high school, you and the bros are hanging out, you watch that movie and laugh. Yeah, good times.
All right,
good
maybe I'll
times.
pop it on after I'm over this Harry Pothead obsession that I got going on right now.
Yeah, dude. What is it with you and the Harry Potter obsession?
I don't
lately?
know. I just found all the audiobooks on YouTube, so I was like, I guess I'm just going to listen to all the audiobooks. It's good when I like
Right,
listening to
Potter.
audiobooks when I drive. Yeah, and it's just like, what are you doing here, Potter? There's so much Potter.
Love that for you, dude.
Yeah.
Speaking of Potter, the owner of Wizardry and all of it, let's talk about the owner of the Buffalo Bills, shall we?
Yeah, dude. What a video. What a video.
It is the funniest thing, and everybody's doing their exit videos. So exit interviews are becoming a thing now where the owners and the GM will meet the media after they fire their head coach to discuss the next steps. So after the Bills lose in tragic fashion on Sunday, it is a now known fact that Sean McDermott has been fired. I think it's booty cheeks because here's a guy who's brought you to like the AFC Championship game 3 times and you're firing him. And now they're saying Anthony Lynn is a favorite.
Yeah, because they wanted to hire him last time. That worked out great in San Diego or LA or wherever it was when he was coaching there. So do it again. Fuck it.
So this seems like they want their yes man at the helm because McDermott will probably have a job in 3 seconds if I had to throw a dart.
I don't know.
Oh, I think he's going to get hired in 2 minutes.
Okay.
You don't think so?
They're already 5 interviews in every team.
Well, I mean, this just happened.
Right. I was going to say, so who, there's a lot of openings actually. That's a good point. And he could be. I don't think he's as for sure as say Harbaugh was or even Stefanski was.
So Brandon Beane serves as the president of football operations and formerly as the GM, got promoted and a raise. Meanwhile, Sean McDermott got fired. Now, in case you haven't paid a lot of attention to the Bills, they haven't really been able to give Josh Allen a staple.
Yep.
At the wide receiver position.
After Stephon Diggs,
After Diggs leaves, you kind of, he lost his shit. He's back in an NFC or AFC championship game, should we say. And, all the allegations on him right now are insane.
2C and a baby, baby.
Well, yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Now, today, they talked about that in this press conference. And the owner, Pegula, is that how you or Pegula?
I would say Pegula if I'm reading it, but I don't know. I really don't know.
Okay. So Pegula, the owner of the Buffalo Bills, came to the defense of Beane, stating that he did not want to draft who was under discussion in the interview question, Keon Coleman. Keon Coleman, as we know, had a wonderful rookie year, but in year 2 has seemingly kind of fallen off as coach. A lot of team issues, they're saying.
Late to meetings, not playing in games. Things. Yeah.
And Sean McDermott kind of shut him down until the playoffs where they did really need him, where he actually did play pretty well, had a couple pretty bad drops where they did need him the most. So Pegula came to the defense of his GM. Okay. When Beane was asked about the decision in the draft, Coleman and the recent press conference, Pegula interjected to say the coaching staff pushed back to draft Keon Coleman. I'm not saying Brandon wouldn't have drafted him, but he wasn't his next choice, Pegula said. Okay. That was Brandon being a team player and taking the advice of his coaching staff, who felt strongly about the player. He's taken, for some reason, heat over it, not saying a word about it. But I'm here to tell you the true roster.
You're telling me the GM's getting heat over drafting guys? Why would you ever do that? That's like getting mad at the defense coordinator about how the defense is playing. Why would you do that?
Meanwhile, while Pegula's saying this, Beane's sitting right next to him. And how he looks at him, he's like, thanks, Daddy. Thank you for protecting me against the big bad
Dobby
media.
loves Harry Potter. He's like,
Dobby loves you, Daddy. Dobby loves you, Harry.
He loves you so much. Thank you for being
He loves you so much. Thank you for protecting my dumbass. Okay. Adding more insult to Beane's dumbass.
Yep.
Internet is goated, undefeated. some may say,
Yep.
as the kids would say these days. Somebody pulled up a video of Bean at the combine, like kind of showing off the fact that, I'm so happy Keon Coleman ran a shitty 40-yard dash.
He ran a
4.5.
He ran a 4.5. Ooh, it's a better chance that we get him now. Oh, yeah? Good. Cool. Set him up. Knock him down. Get that Keon Coleman guy. He's going to be great. They don't want him, though.
The nepotism here is...
This is not even his dad.
It doesn't have to necessarily be his dad to be nepotism. It's just his boy.
Yeah.
This boy, he can do no wrong.
I know.
It's like when people play favorites in corporate America. It's like, and you look at that person and you're like, you don't do shit.
Yeah.
And then you'll get on like certain calls and, either your boss or somebody else's boss, and they're just like, they're brilliant. And you're like, they are? No kidding.
Why? Because why?
Why is it?
Yeah.
Because why though?
You see these sometimes you're like, we got to get rid of a guy. We got to change the feeling in the locker room. I understand what the Ravens did. I got what the Eagles did when Reed left. They had to change it up a little bit. This one, wasn't surprised they got rid of him. But this one, I'm like, they wanted somebody that's, like you said, that's not as much, that's more of a yes man. People are going to be like, yes, sir, whatever you say, instead of, making really ill-advised 9/11 references before season starts like McDermott did. But they even got so far as to interview Brian Daboll. I don't know if you saw this today, but Brian Daboll in Buffalo talking to them, staying in state is what they say. Or actually going out of state and coaching in New York is what he would be doing.
That seems to be the most obvious thing ever. And
Makes sense.
Him and Josh Allen they got a lot of love for each other.
Sure. The offense wasn't really the issue, though, for being honest.
Yes, and it was a little stagnant, Vince.
Defense wasn't very good either, though, and they got pretty far.
A
A lot of things can be blinded by the fact that Josh Allen is that guy. But,
True.
It's just, get a couple wide receivers in a defense, and you're going to be in a much, much better spot. Much better spot.
Man, the internet's undefeated that they find videos like this
So quickly.
thereafter.
You
I
can't
think
be
it's
lying like that
fantastic.
because you know it's going to be bad.
Do you think he just said it just was like, I got to protect my guy?
Maybe. They're scapegoats, right? At that point, it's just like, say whatever you want about him because he's not there anymore. So it is what it is.
Don't forget, Lovie Smith did in fact get fired after a 10-6 season. I digress.
Change in the locker room. Then you just wait 11 years and you get Ben Johnson and everything is forgiven. Yeah.
Is it 11 years?
Maybe close to it. Maybe. What was it? 2013?
Yeah, 2012, 2013,
12?
yeah. So
12 years?
Yeah, 12, 13 years. That's insane. It's crazy work. Crazy work, my friends. But yeah, that's really that. Vince, in other news, baseball?
Baseball, dude. Remember that sport?
I love it. We're not going to have it in 2027 because
Nope.
salary caps don't exist and
So
people are spending
stick
money like
to it
blind billionaires.
Stick to it now.
Why Vince needs to come to Arizona and visit his friend?
You can't force me on the air, dude. I'm going to do what I want because I'm that bitch.
I'm forced
I'm that
him on the
bitch,
air,
dude. I can do what I want because I'm that bitch.
Forced him in the air.
Bo Bichette, introductory press conference, him in a Mets uniform, weird. Kyle Tucker, introductory dude. Kyle Tucker didn't even look happy to be in the Dodgers.
I like the Mets uniform.
I do too. I'm saying Bo Bichette didn't look right in it because I'm so used to him in a Blue Jays uniform at this point. Kyle Tucker, it was like New World Order. He didn't even look that happy to be there. He's just like, they gave me money and I'm here and I'm winning a World Series right now. And there's a lot of conversations out of Cubs world that Kyle Tucker was like, hey, instead of looking at the opponent's stat sheet, you're looking at your phone all the time. Everybody's doing a lot of copium right now saying they didn't want him back and Bregman's a better sign. And you're going to get all of that at this point in the offseason. But the big news, Mike, out of all the news is that the last playoff game winning White Sox team has been entirely disbanded. Entirely. The
Let's
last
go.
piece. Yes.
Get the
let's go.
soundboard. Get the soundboard.
Oh, what do we want? An air horn, dude?
No, give me cheers. Some claps. Let's go. Get rid of all of it. We're done. We're done.
Luis Robert gets traded, which we had anticipated a long time ago. He gets traded to the Mets for Luis Angel or Angel Acuna.
Luis Angel Acuna.
Famously, most notably, the brother of one Ronald Acuna on the Atlanta Braves. He's very fast. He has a considerable hit tool. He's playing in the Venezuelan league, I believe, right now. And he hit 4 home runs the other day. So he's kind of a dog. We'll see how he ends up going through. And now Luis Robert goes to the Mets to be maybe the lowest paid player on the team, if I'm being honest. And he was a higher paid player on the White Sox. But he goes to that team. He's going to make him better. You got to imagine if he stays healthy. People are texting me about it, like, dude, why did we lose that guy? And I was like, we kind of had to. We were gonna anyway.
I don't think this is a loss. I mean, with what's coming up right now in your farm system and the outfield position in particular,
yeah,
Braden Montgomery. I mean,
he's a beast.
Are you worried about it? Because clearly they're just like, yeah, we have the future available.
I'm not worried about anything with that team because whatever they do, if it's better than like not horrible, I'm happy. And like this guy's 23 years old. He's going to come up, probably play for the Sox this year. Like, why not? Get him in. Who cares?
Baldwin's coming up and actually looks like he can spray to all fields. He's fast.
Speed.
So he can play center. Right? So these are things that I look at like, okay, let's see what we can do here.
Why not?
Braden Montgomery's him. I think he is going to be the next step for us. He's the guy that you most coveted in your trade to the Boston Red Sox next to Teal, who's looking to be something.
And we're 2 years away from being a year away. Like we're not even close. So it's like,
well, okay. If Acuna hits for power and he's a middle infielder, that's something that now with Meadroth and all of it just gives you flexibility to move that roster.
Yeah, Colson goes the third. You have Teal in the backstop, or you have Teal at first. You have Cuero at the backstop. Montgomery's out in the outfield. Baldwin. Like, we were putting together a decent team. Murakama's probably playing third. He's swapping around DHs. Pitching, we'll see what happens. But, like, it happened, and it's good. Some people are freaking out because Luis Robert was the only thing that we could sell to fans, to be honest. But this does put a graveyard on almost every single one of my baseball jerseys except for my Frank Thomas jersey. Every single one. I have a Jose Abreu jersey, sign of the past. I have a Tim Anderson jersey, sign of the past. I have a Luis Robert jersey, sign of the past. Sad.
That's a little sad.
Yeah.
But I do believe that we're kind of starting to build something here. And I think the way of Jerry is kind of leaving. And I think Getz is him. He seems to be, hopefully. You're going to take Rock Chalowski. There's no doubt about it.
Forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot we have that pick. Rock
Chalowski is going to be it. You have some of the best left-handed pitching prospects coming up, one of which is 6'10". Looks like the second coming of Randy Johnson.
I mean, the White Sox are a factory of left-handed pitching prospects, always. So
now imagine if you have solid starting pitching and legitimate power and run production.
It's a better team. We didn't get worse from this move. That's for sure. So whatever.
It's nice, especially if you get a top prospect like Acuna. I don't know if he's a top prospect, so to speak.
He's high up there, though. He's not. He's nothing to shake a fist about. Is that the terminology there?
You are in a position now, Vince, where you have more 20, 19, and 22-year-olds, I think, than most farm systems could ever ask for.
Yeah.
At the stage of the game.
I mean, for a team that doesn't want to pay people.
Yeah, they're all under 23 years old.
Yeah.
So this is exciting times. Braden Montgomery. We have the possibility to have 2 Montgomerys on our roster at the same time.
It's gonna happen. It's almost gonna happen.
It's bound to happen unless
I don't even know. Acuna's even listed on these prospects, dude.
Not yet.
On anywhere. I can't find him anywhere.
Maybe he's just
horrible.
Then again, if he's blown it up in the Venezuelan
he's like
professional
a
baseball
after Taco
league,
Bell, dude.
Blown
it up.
Venezuela's getting invaded, right? And living in poverty.
True. That's true.
So I guess we'll take it with a grain of salt.
Maybe he's not a prospect because he played 95 games for the Mets last year. So he's going to come in and play immediately in the MLB team. That's going to be that's why. But I don't know. Last year for the Mets, he hit 2, 3, 4, 8 home runs, 16 stolen bases, 23 years old. Give him some time. He might be all right.
Who knows?
Why not?
He's a nice 6-man for your roster that needs some depth.
No, they'll probably put him at shortstop?
Wouldn't Meadroth be short?
Second, probably.
Well, do we think new guy's going to play first? Meaning, I don't even know his
Murakama? He's either third or first. And then Colson goes and plays third.
He seems a little thick for third for me. You need more
like
of
a first
that.
baseman. Well, Devers. Devers played third. Yeah.
I've seen Rafi Devers play live. I don't know who tries harder to run to first base, Eloy Jimenez or Rafael Devers.
Neither. He's not singles. He's not going to hit singles. He's there to hit homers and doubles. That's his job.
Yeah.
Let him go.
This is going to be the last year of baseball, people. I'm telling you, we are in a position where we are fucked. It is over.
I know. I think that's why the Dodgers are like, screw it. Get Edwin Diaz, get Kyle Tucker, and just be that team one more time before that hell is cut loose and you're never going to see baseball the way it is again. And I don't even think we're being over dramatic about it is the sad thing.
How long do you think the lockout lasts?
I don't think they play for a full year.
So full year, no baseball.
In 20, that's just an assumption, but I don't think they pick it up until 2028 then.
Will minor league baseball continue, I wonder?
I think it's all owned by the same conglom.
Yeah, dude. Conglom-glov.
Yeah. I think they're all glommed up together.
They're all glomming out there.
Yeah. I have an NBA thing.
Cool. You should do that.
Jimmy Butler out for the rest of the season. Ooh. Finally starts playing well. Out for the rest of the season. The Warriors finally started playing well. Guess who was in attendance in this game, Mike?
Oh, I saw this on SportsCenter or TikTok or something. Wasn't like the entire 49ers roster there?
Like a large amount of 49ers were there. And Jimmy Butler just destroys his ACL. And it's like anywhere they go is just injuries. Did you see this whole like breakdown about like the power plant that's nearby their practice facility?
Oh yeah, I've read this far-fetched item.
It's all fugazi, I think, but the more we see this, they're coming out here and they're just, they're bringing all that electron energy to him and destroying Jimmy Butler's ACL. That sucks. You want to see the Warriors compete. You want to see him get out there. You want to see Steph play well. You want to see Jimmy play well. He's out for the season. They're cooked. And there's texts that came out with the Warriors GM and Draymond Green just texted him throughout the draft, like, pick up this guy. It's like, if he's there, we might get him. Pick up this guy. He called every single player they said to get, and all those guys did not work out. So don't let Draymond run your team. There's an answer.
Why is Draymond still around? Next question.
He's a defender. He's won 3 chips.
Yeah, I get it, but that's a long time ago. He's aged out. Can't shoot.
What, 4 years ago?
He winds up getting technical out anyways half the time.
That's the thing. He thinks he's better than he is now. He no longer has that like he used to, his first couple years, he would shoot like he had a backpack on and it would somehow go in all the time. Can't do that anymore.
Shoot like he had a backpack on?
Yeah, you know how kids did it in high school when they had a backpack on? They didn't want to fly over their head, so they kind of just like, with like the hunchback.
Who used to shoot like that on the Suns? What was his name?
Sean Marion was big on
Sean Marion
Yeah.
shot
Oh,
like
yeah.
he had a literal backpack on his back.
Hey, I have a game that I was playing in my head today. You want to play it?
Sure.
I name a number. You tell me who you think of first.
Okay.
12. In any sport.
Any sport?
Yeah.
Oh, here's a plug.
Okay.
Ready?
It's always who you think of first, though. I'm not trying to dig into even
First thing that went into my brain is
Yeah.
rookie season Tim Anderson.
before Brady. Wow. Holy
And then
moly.
Brady.
Yeah. 24.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Over Kobe?
Kobe's more 8 in my mind because I'm old.
Yeah, he probably won more as 8. 4.
Recency bias. I'm going to go with, Brett Favre.
I know. Okay, so this is where it was in my head. I'm thinking about this while I'm playing Madden, and I was like, I fucking despise the look of number 4. I hate it, and I couldn't
Why?
figure out why.
Why? Because
I think it looks gross. I'm like, I don't know, and I've always thought that. And my favorite number on a jersey is 5. I feel it's so nice. It's halfway to 10. It's just a clean looking. It's not symmetrical, but it's a clean looking number. It has to be Brett Favre because I was born into hating Brett Favre.
Yeah,
for
hate him.
so long.
And then you turn out he's a pretty awful guy.
Yeah, and then
Even
you're
better.
like, knew it. And it's just 4 is almost 5. It's like turning up your volume on your TV and stopping at 59 or like 29. You're like, go up
Or like
one, asshole.
Or like 6, 7.
No. 7's fine because it's halfway between 5 and 10.
I mean, what about 6 and 7?
I hear you. I know exactly what you're doing. I'm just not going to give into that. But like, 4 is just, and I traded DeAndre Swift. I got Jeremiah Love in my Madden franchise, and I was like, I think he's gonna wear. He's gonna wear 7 because I can't give him 4 because I think 4 looks horrible, and I think the Bears should just never let anybody wear 4.
I don't know about all that. It has no reflection on the team.
Yeah,
it's just the number he
Brett
wants.
Favre. All right, couple more. 15.
15.
Yeah.
Ooh. Tadahito Iguchi.
Oh my God, I had Tebow. I feel like Tebow is the easy one there. 1.
Kenny Lofton.
Derrick Rose? What are you doing? Where's your brain?
I'm old.
What are you? No, you're not old, dude. You were in high school when Derrick Rose was drafted.
I know, but like I'm not a big basketball guy. Kenny
59?
Lofton was always number 1. Roosevelt Colvin.
What?
You're asking. It's just we're off the cuff here, dude.
What the hell? I know. It's just
Roosevelt Colvin's number was 59.
that's so crazy. Dude.
Don't play the game with me, dude. I will win this game, and it's like fucking Rain Man out
You can't
here.
win it. There's no winning this game.
I'm winning, Vince. Shut up. I'm winning.
56.
56?
Yeah.
Ooh. I can't pull a 56 off the top of my
I
head.
can. And
Oh.
I think you can too.
56. I could pull 54 quickly.
That's easy. That's Urlacher. Or Zach Thomas if you're trying to be wild.
Yeah, 56?
Mark Burley, bub.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta be Burley. He's like the only 56. All right, last
He's the
one,
only
99.
56. 99?
Yeah.
Oh, 99's got to be. Ooh, you want to talk about a plug? White Sox Manny Ramirez was 99.
He was 99. I was thinking Watt, but fun game. I love jersey number games.
Jersey number games are good. By the way, this is what most men do when they go out drinking or just sitting around hanging. You just throw out random.
Name the most random wide
you-
receiver you can think of right now.
And if you enjoyed that, call us up 312-725-2107 and air out. Leave us a little voicemail of your favorite player's number.
Tell
Or
us,
maybe throw a number out there at us and we'll guess it.
tell us your favorite John or Devin Aroma should do highlight. Let's talk about that for a minute.
Tell us about your favorite Rasheed Davis moment in the mid-2000s.
What a dog, dude. The original Adrian Peterson. Get out of here.
Yeah, let's
Get
go.
outta here.
Let's go. Well, that's a little NBA talk. Sorry about Jimmy. Jimmy is
That's sad.
probably on the way of being out. That's probably
They're not
the-
going to try that hard with this roster anymore, man. You don't know what's going to happen.
Well,
So
Well, now it's like you're getting to a point with this roster, Steph,
Old.
Jimmy. They're aging. They're getting old.
old.
So what do? Do you start just moving on, or
You keep
say,
Steph
hey, you're gonna
forever, and
retire?
everybody else is gone. You can't send
I guess
Steph to
so.
any other team. You can't. He's got to be a Warrior for life.
His wife is so brave. Do you know how brave his wife is?
She's so annoying, dude. I don't even want to talk about it.
She's
so annoying.
so brave. You know, married.
I
to
didn't
a
even like
billionaire.
him, and then I ended up liking him, and you're like, he made you. Get over yourself.
Yeah, right.
Get
It's
over
like-
yourself.
Yeah, I hate to
It's
say
like
it,
if I
but-
were to marry like Adriana Lima or something like that, and be like, I didn't like her that much initially. You're like, shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
right. It's like the equivalent of marrying Margot Robbie.
Yeah.
And it's just like, yeah, you know, I wasn't really into blondes at that time. And, you know,
Yeah,
I
exactly.
just couldn't see it. And, you know, one thing led to another. I saw her in Wolf of Wall Street, and here we are.
She kept talking to
And,
me, and I was like, I guess. And now I'm a
I
multi-millionaire.
guess she's
married to the
all right.
most beautiful woman on earth.
Yeah, because let's face it, if Steph Curry decided she was out,
In a minute.
Aisha, peace, Aisha.
In a
He
minute.
can go be with any flues he chooses.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I don't think he would because he seems like a stand-up guy. But it's just like,
He
get
seems
your,
like a really nice
get your
guy.
shit together, Aisha. What are you doing?
Allegedly, he likes to go to like some sort of like very lame country concerts.
I believe it.
that's-
He seems like a
that-
certified cornball. But like, that's fun.
By the way, these mainstream country, these
Here we go.
male country artists.
You should be
these
watching this on
stupid
YouTube.
fucking
The way your
names.
face looked,
Oh,
dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
cold backyard.
Yeah.
Chase, go fuck yourself. I am so
Colvin
sick of it.
Cans. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Craig
right.
McJennings or some shit. Like, who is this guy? Creative
It's like,
player
oh, yeah.
names.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like, oh yeah, we're gonna go see Chase in Montgomery at the. Oh God, it's
Chasing Rice.
yeah, Chase and Rice. It's just like, okay, I'm done with all these names.
Kaput.
All right, just
Finished.
done. We're done with them.
You had
Have
dude,
a real name.
You had like old, like 50-year-old man talking about like modern day liberals face on. You're just like, these liberals and their names. Who names their dog Roy? Why is this girl's name Troy Lynn and it's spelled wrong? You're like, that's what you were given. Get off my damn lawn.
Well, sometimes Vince, you know, it's just
I know.
like what happens.
It's
you
the
know?
gray hair. I don't care how you done. I get it. That's all.
It's the
That's all
gray
right.
hair. I don't care.
I remember you with fully color hair. Okay, but that's neither here nor
I saw
there.
a picture from 6 years ago today. It
Brown
is
hair
gray.
Mike.
Brown hair Mike was legit. The gray was peeking through, but now I'm like full blown touching.
Yeah,
gray.
you weren't full brown hair since you were like 25. I feel like.
Nah, full brown. I guess I could dye it, but then you look like these Kiwi shoe
Never.
polish guys.
You're way too. You would look fine if you did it initially, but now you can't. It's just you now.
Oh, dude, absolutely. If I did that, I'd look like the Kiwi shoe polish guys. Have you seen these guys?
Oh yeah, or like Jaylen Brown rubbing his head on it.
Right. These guys live at like cover band shows, right? So you go to
Who's
your
the-
local cover band show
Sorry, go
and
ahead.
you'll see. You go to your local cover band show. So whatever that is for you, they usually have some obscure name, like it's the
Mhm.
name of a song or an old like television show, like
Yeah.
Seventh Heaven.
It'd be like,
Or is it-
yeah, Seventh Heaven's a huge one. Or like Green George
So-
instead of Pink Floyd.
Yeah, like there's one out here that does yacht rock, and they're
Mhm.
called like like I don't know, flamingos or some
The
shit.
boys of the 70s.
Yeah, right. The boys in the sailor hats, whatever. But there's always a guy there. You will find this guy who like just got his hair dyed.
Mhm.
He's either divorced dad or still kind of cool dad. His kids are grown and up and out of the house, and he is
Right
on
out
the
of the
prowl.
house.
He's on the prowl for some strange.
Uh-huh.
Okay. He's got his little pachete tied up so nobody's getting pregnant. And
Mhm.
he's out there on the hunt. Okay.
Mhm.
He's ready with his Kiwi shoe polish
Yep.
dye job, ready to hit the road.
Yeah, it's like Giuliani giving that speech and all the dye coming down his face after it. Or like Carlos Boozer getting painted on hair before the game. Like it's just Sometimes, And hey, I don't have much room. Maybe one day, but right now it's brown and it's fine. So I'll take it while I got it.
Beautiful, Vince. It's
I'll
fucking
take it while I got
beautiful.
it.
All right.
But I don't know. I don't know the feelings. But hey, younger men won a natty. Mostly younger.
Younger men did win a natty. Even though the average age of the men on that team are like 23 years old.
Yeah, way younger than me.
True. Way younger than me.
Fernando Mendoza and the Indiana Hoosiers do it. And we knew that was going to happen, but not to the degree that it was. I thought it was going to be a 2-touchdown win, to be honest, and that was a close game until the end. And then Carson Beck did Carson Beck things. Unfortunately, he avoided doing that this entire playoffs, and I was like, maybe he's changed. And then at the most important time of the game, it was they were playing 500 and he just threw the ball up there. And you're like, what are you doing? You did not have to do that at the time. You had time on the clock to roll down the field and he just chucked and prayed and it did not work out well.
At the most consequential moment of the game, you throw a pick and a bad one. And they were flowing on offense. They started to hit some sort of momentum. Fletcher had 17 carries and 112 yards. He was running the shit out of the ball.
Dude, it was Fletch time.
What I did love about what Mark Fletcher did on his first touchdown, he signed Jesus Loves You, which I thought was a cool...
Like American Sign Language?
Like American Sign Language. He signed in the end zone, Jesus Loves You.
That's cool.
Which I understand.
Cute.
Doesn't play to all crowds, but it was still a nice
it's cool.
gesture.
It's cute. It's better. Yeah, it's better than some of the shit people are doing.
Yeah.
Speaking of feel goods, Fernando Mendoza's mom was a big part of that broadcast. I'm sure you caught that. Yeah.
She is adorable.
Yeah, she has MS, unfortunately. So her son was with her. His aunt is beautiful. I want to say that first off. I was like,
whoa, we got horny quick.
I was like, is that Fernando Mendoza's sister? And I was texting a couple of my buddies, like, nuh-uh. My couple of my friends, like, is that his sister? I'm like, I guess it's his aunt, but that's crazy. Good for them. Good genes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you get hornier for Fernando Mendoza's aunt or a Bella Danger?
That's okay. So this is what I was going to say. First off, neither. I wasn't horny watching the football game. I was like, that's an objectively
Vince, you sound like the latter, buddy.
You're just saying that so it fits in your nice little booklet that you're writing right now, dude. I'm not trying to get into your gotcha journalism. Who are you, fucking Paul Feinbaum? There's a real Paul Feinbaum over here.
Bitch. It's going in the little black book, bitch.
You got a real Paul Feinbaum. But it was crazy that they were showing that heartfelt, beautiful story on one end, and then it was Miami driving the field, and they show a bona fide corn star on the TV. And you're like, what are you doing?
There she is.
Because it came up and everybody knows who she is, even if you're not even.
All the
everybody
boys
knew
know.
who she was.
That's
the next thing I said. I'm like, why
is.
are they showing her on ESPN? You probably shouldn't. What are we doing?
All the boys know who she is, and if you don't know who she is, you should probably get on the Googles.
No.
Her name is a Bella Danger.
You probably shouldn't.
Not safe for work, by the way.
You're not going to see anything good. Yeah. If
you're not going to see anything good.
If it's Thursday morning at 9 a.m., don't look it up. You're going to be going into work weird, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It's going to be a little weird, but you should also know that she has now decided to get out of that industry, and she's going to college full-time at the University of Miami to study marketing. She just so happens
sex sells, Mike.
to be attractive, and
there's your marketing.
She's now a student, sells. And there you have it. So God bless her and her decision to go back to school and get an education.
Okay,
and then shout out to the camera guys at ESPN for documenting that.
That guy knew it. I don't know if ESPN knew it, but that guy knew what he was doing.
Oh, what do you think? Mickey Mouse isn't back there just going, oh, there she is.
Listen, Walt Disney was up to some nefarious activities too. Don't you dare forget. So
Walt Disney wasn't necessarily the best guy ever.
Yeah, he didn't want everybody living.
Meanwhile, he did make an imaginary rodent. And that
I
imaginary
hate that
rodent
story.
has sold millions.
I accidentally drew him. How did you whoopsie daisy into a mouse?
Yeah.
I was
how do you
drawing a
whoopsie-daisy
sun.
a
I was
fucking
drawing a
mouse?
sun, and then a mouse with pants came to me. That wasn't a whoopsie daisy. You don't whoopsie daisies into a mouse.
A lot of people say he did the acid,
LS Dizzle, huh?
the little LSD. Yeah. A lot of people
Okay,
say
I believe that
life.
because it is a little wacky.
All
but
right, let's get back to football. I
back
don't
to
know
the
how we got into
game.
this.
Back to the game.
Back to the game.
I think the Indiana story is amazing. I think the
Movie.
way that Fernando Mendoza did exactly what CJ Carr did in week 1 with that QB rush up the middle and then the spin into the end zone. I'm like, full circle, closed book. I wanted them to win. They did win. It was an awesome game up till the end. Storybook ending. Undefeated season, team that's not supposed to be good, coach that was getting a bunch of shit about, not being able to finish and him coming from JMU and all that stuff. Teams don't go 16-0 or 18-0 or whatever it is and win it. Like it's an impossibility in many ways. And they were just a good team throughout the entire year and they kept winning. And they don't make mistakes. They just don't.
They are one of the most technically sound teams I've ever seen play the game. They don't get penalized. They don't make a lot of mistakes at all. It was truly a lot closer game than I thought.
Yeah.
So
because Miami was legit too. It's not like they were nothing,
Right. Miami was a very good football team this year. They had some pretty egregious losses. I mean, when you think of the losses that they had this year of SMU, and then Louisville.
I remember when I called that shit. Yeah, that was the beginning
Vince
of the
was
run,
on
dude.
the upset game this year. We'll see if he carries over it into next year. Maybe we do picks next year for college football.
There's so many picks, dude. You can manage.
We'll be
that.
here for 7 hours.
You do me a favor and you manage that one. I got the NFL
I don't know.
one.
Yeah, we're gonna add FCS. Okay, Delaware versus.
Yeah, you guys watching the UFL this year? Picks time. No.
Hey, we tried to get into the UFL. That lasted for a cup of coffee.
It was so difficult. Did you see that Tuesday morning, Fernando Mendoza's brother entered the transfer portal?
Well, yeah, the only reason he was in Indiana was to be behind his brother.
I know, but it was just like you couldn't have waited 2 days. Like you had to do it the next morning. You're like, I'm in it. I'm leaving. Sorry.
Well, this cycle doesn't wait for no man. He's
Rubber
going to
hits the
Georgia
road.
Tech.
Yeah.
Could be a neat little pick for him.
We'll see if he starts. Who knows? Maybe Rayolas for a year or not, but he's going to be the first overall draft pick. He's the first Heisman since Joe Burrow to win a national championship in the same year. Indiana's losing the majority of their roster, I feel like, since all of them came from JMU as transfers. And it doesn't matter because their transfer portal was absolute gas this year. So they're going to be good again next year, and I'm sure of it.
Now you can go to Indiana and play for, like, Kurt Signetti has come on to be one of, if not the best head coach.
He's the best head coach in college football right now. Second best.
So why you wanted to go commit to Alabama to go play for Nick Saban.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same principle. And he's that old curmudgeon-y guy who's going to take you and make the most of you, and he develops talent, and he does all the things that you want a great head coach to do. He's got, 8 more years, but I do love that after the past 2 games, big wins, he's just like, what are you going to do, coach? I'm going to drink a beer.
Yep. Go ahead and get it. It was even like, what was it? A pick six? No, it was a fumbled touchdown. Was that what that was? And they run into the end zone. They're all celebrating. They go to the sideline. He's just stone faced. Not excited at all.
Pull up an image of the Signetti. Of the Signetti after something great happens, because it didn't matter.
Him and Ben Johnson do the same thing.
Well, you love that about a head coach.
Oh, yeah. They're locked in. Pulling up the picture.
I believe this game was closer than most anticipated. Miami did have a chance to go down the field and score. And if you look back on that film of Carson Beck throwing that interception, he had Tony, his top wide receiver, who had 10 receptions and 122 yards, wide open over the middle and chose
Yep.
to hit the flag route, which didn't work.
Doesn't
matter.
He's gonna Carson Beck. Yeah, it was a block punt field goal or a block punt touchdown, and he's just hands on his waist looking pissed because he's like, job's not done.
Job's not done.
Job's not done.
Finished.
Job
Job finished. Job finished.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think it went exactly how I wanted it to go. I think it was a lot harder to get there, but good for them, man. Overall, good for them.
You know what? I'm really sad about, Vince?
What?
We're not going to have college football for a while.
True. We're not going to have any football after like 3 weeks from now. So savor while you got it.
I don't want to think about it that way.
You know
what?
what?
Get the UFL.
Yeah, so no UFO. My least favorite reporter in college football had to eat crow the other day, and it was awesome.
Feinbaum?
It was awesome. Paul Feinbaum is a
what did Paul
doit
say
bag.
now?
He's a doit bag. He's an SEC truther. His back hurts from trying to carry the SEC to third place every year. They didn't interview with him because all year he's been like, if there's more SEC teams, they would have won, even though they had the most teams in the playoff and it didn't end up working out. The SEC is the best conference, all this stuff, hating on any other team that's not in the SEC. He got an interview and he was on it, and they're like, all right, so the Big Ten's the best conference in college football. And he finally said yes. He finally said that the Big Ten's better than the SEC. After 3 years in a row of winning a fucking national championship, he's finally like, I'm convinced. Shut the fuck up. Like, fuck off.
It's nice to see the power shift.
He's got to admit it at some point because he's getting paid by the SEC in a network that pays for the SEC. At some point, you're just going to have to admit. That's like someone telling him that an apple's red, and he's like, sometimes it's green. And you're like, well, most of the time it's red, buddy. Like,
that's true. And let's face it, over the past 20 years, the SEC has totally owned college football. It's nice to see a change in the guard.
Not no mo.
Paul Feinbaum eating crow. It's good to see. I just love those interviews of the head coaches like Sarkisian, a.k.a. the Booger Eater, and then Lane and all these guys. I mean, best conference in all college football.
Yes. It's different when you play in the SEC every single week, and you're like, dude.
Shut up.
Until it matters, and then you're screwed. Like, what are we doing?
And now, for the future state of college football, when do we abolish conferences? When do we just get rid of it?
I don't know.
4 years,
done. 5 years,
we're
6 years
done
from
with
now.
the ACC. We're done with the Big Ten. We're done with the Pac-12. We're done. Let's just let the best teams play the best teams. Fuck it.
It's not going. I mean, it's they're going to go to 16 probably before they end up doing that.
But the answer is there. Just make 2 mega conferences, call it a day.
Yeah, I know. But you got to get everybody to agree on that. Are they going to do profit share the same way they're going to do it? They already have so much money coming in that it's hard to change it. The NFL is good like that because they already had it set up like that before all this shit started happening.
What you are headed for next in the NCAA is a potential lockout. And that's why I've been stating on this podcast for the past 5 years.
Why would they lock out? They can play whatever they want.
Right. Abolish the NCAA. Just be done with it.
I'm with you, but if they do that, they're going to have a CBA at some point because it's getting out of hand already. We already know
inevitable.
Yeah, but once that happens, you are going to have a fucking lockout, and the seniors aren't going to be able to play once it becomes that way.
You got guys out here who are 6 years.
I know. Notre Dame just got their edge rusher back. That's playing 6th year now.
Okay, to the point.
Yeah.
Look at what Trinidad Chambliss is trying to do.
Still no word, huh?
Oh, he's coming back.
I know, but I thought we'd have word by now.
In the great state of Mississippi, buddy, he's playing football.
It's football, and then it's Jesus, and then it's nothing else.
It's just all these guys are like, oh, shit, the Jets are going to draft me? I'm out.
Yeah. No, thanks.
Mendoza's
like, give me to Sin City, and I'll make it a little holier.
Fernando Mendoza, I have a funny feeling that behind closed doors, Fernando Mendoza is a little freaky guy.
That's because of the Miami thing, isn't it?
I don't think it's because of the Miami thing. I just think nobody is that wholesome.
There's always that argument. And people
it gives
say
like
that
corrupt church pastor.
The only person that has been consistently good and has been good is Tebow. Tebow's never been up to any nefarious. He's been near it. He's been closer
You
to
sure
murder.
about that?
What? Tell me something.
he went on like a mission trip to go give kids like he went on like a circumcision trip to like
Right,
some
but that's
world
under the
country
guise of being unbelievably Christian. Like, and that is in my opinion. And in my opinion, that's bad. But that's not like
weird.
That's not like loving to just go to orgies or some shit. That's not what he's doing. Like, it's weird, sure, but it's not like a vice. Like usually it's like if someone's like holier than hell, it ends up coming out that they like kidnap people, or like do something crazy. Yeah. Tim Tebow was surrounded by a bunch of animals at Florida, and he gets out of it without having any of that shit. Crazy. I mean, Aaron Hernandez killed 2 people. Like, what are we even talking about?
I mean, was it confirmed that he killed the second? Allegedly killed the second?
As far as I'm concerned, he did.
I love all those stories of Aaron Hernandez, the guys getting into it on the field with him, and he would tell them, "I'll kill you," and like some kind of
like, yeah, fucking right. And you're like, you actually might.
he actually has the facilities for that. But to your point, I agree. It's not like, Tim Tebow's R. Kelly, because like, let's face it, R. Kelly did that shit. But still will listen to his music.
He be peeing though. Real talk. Real talk.
Okay, so transfer portal update. Darian Mensah, top ACC passer for Duke. Cannot sign elsewhere yet due to a legal dispute with Duke over his NIL contract. A judge granted a temporary restraining order delaying any new enrollment until at least early February.
Hey guys, when you sign contracts, they are binding. If you're going to do it in a professional aspect and there's no CBA around you, the contract says what the contract says and you stick to it. They're all confused because they're too young to know that. They're like, I could just leave, can't I? No, you can't. You signed a contract, bud.
That's what happened to the D-Mon out in Washington. He was just like, fucker, you got me. I guess I'm going back.
You have to. Sorry.
It's the way the world works.
It's like signing a record deal. Same thing happens. And then you're like, well, I can't get out of it. You're like, not for 10 years. And we're not going to pay you anything.
Or you could be like Taylor and go re-record all the songs yourself.
You can do that after you get out of the contract if you're like the top 3 best-selling artists in the world, but not if you're the quarterback of Washington when you have guys like DJ Lagway and guys that are moving around or coming back that are better than you. Sorry, know your value. Goes both ways.
Know your worth, right? You're not Taylor Swift. You're not Taylor Swift.
It goes both ways because people say know your worth like you're worth more. Sometimes you're worth less.
Once again, only restriction to be an agent for a college football player.
Twitter bio.
Twitter bio. That's your only requirement. Twitter bio. So for that, we are open for business at the Taxi Squad podcast.
I was like, can I put IB agenting on my Twitter and then I'll start being an agent?
If you would like the Taxi Squad podcast to represent you in your next NIL deal, give us a holler.
312-725-2107.
It's like Lerner and Rowe.
All right, cool. Yeah. 312-725-2107. Yeah. Call us.
Yay. We shall.
The National Football League, Mike. I don't know
the
if you
NFL
heard about this. I don't even know if you heard about this league, but it's going on right now. Dude. All right. It's happening as we speak. Some days are better than others. Some weekends you're sad. Some weekends you're hopeful. Alas, we're less hopeful than we've been the last couple of weeks. But before we get into the games, let's talk about the coaches. Why don't you?
We have a coach. That's all I know. His name is Ben Johnson, and I love that guy.
For the first time.
I fucking love that guy.
So we talked about the Bills having an open spot. And all of these hires, or these 2 that we've had already, were precursors to that opening happening. One being John Harbaugh. Goes to the Giants. I keep messing it up too because Jim's always
Vince does the same thing I do with the Carr brothers.
Yeah,
I go Derek Derek.
Yeah,
and Vince goes John Jim John.
I just always think of Jim first. He's more in my mind because John Harbaugh usually operated pretty quietly, and Jim was quite the opposite. And then the Falcons get Stefanski, which is fun. He also brings Tommy Rees, offensive coordinator, with him because
that's a plug.
The Browns, Notre Dame, don't forget. but it's not like the Browns' offense was very good last year. And Stefanski takes one team with quarterback woes to another team with quarterback woes, which is a shame.
He's like, I got Kirk Cousins. I'm ready. Fuck it. Let's do it.
You can't convince me that either two of them wouldn't rather be in fucking Buffalo. They probably were pissed they took it so early.
Some of these guys are like, you're desirable names. People want you. Why are you jumping the gun?
I don't know. You're not going to lose the job. And also, what's so enticing about the Giants?
I don't know what's really enticing about the Giants, if I'm being fair. Jackson Dart, cool. He can be something in this league. I think Harbaugh knows how to get the most
if he's healthy.
Well, I think Harbaugh's going to first order of business. We got to protect him. Defense is pretty much set.
Dude, their line is so good. I'll give them that.
Brian Burns, big sexy. Come on, think about it. Touch that, duck that, mom.
Yeah. And if Abdul Carter's better than he was last year, because he wasn't very good last year, you got to imagine he's going to be much better. Like they're set up. Kayvon Thibodeau's a hell of a player. Like they're good.
I think defensively you're kind of set. You could probably go draft a corner, but I think the first order of business is getting that offensive line right.
Yep.
Harbaugh is going to bring in somebody to figure out. Hey, you really like Jackson Dart? Cool.
Neighbors is a dog. Tyron Tracy's good. Scadabo's good. Like you got guys.
You don't think he's going to lean on baby bro Jim just to be like, yo, Jimmy, let's do something.
Why?
No. Because they're in different divisions.
They're in different conferences, but still, what is he going to help him with? No, he's not.
Hey, help me fill my staff out, Jimmy.
And send it over to him? I mean, he can have his offensive coordinator.
If my brother wasn't competing directly against me, I'd be like, yeah, dude, I could give you my 2 cents on that guy.
Yeah, I'd give him my opinion. I thought you meant like, hey, there's a guy on your staff I want. Give him to me.
No. I'd be like,
way.
Dude, get bent. I'd be like, no, dude. No way,
offer him a contract, see if he's going to leave. Like, no, you can't interview him. I don't give a fuck if we grew up on the same pasta. Like, fuck off. No, I don't know. I think it might be fine. It's just I didn't really get it when they announced it. I'm like, that's fast. And I was like, that's a weird fit. I guess like they're trying to change the culture there, and he's good at it, but it just doesn't feel like he should be there, if I'm being honest.
To be fair, Vince, the Giants probably were like, we'll give you as much money as you would like.
Yeah.
So please come here and fix us.
And he hasn't been jobless in years, and he went 2 weeks, and he's like, fuck that. I need to sign right now.
I would have taken a year off. I would have been like, fuck it, I'm out.
Yeah. Like Tom was going to be forced to.
But some of these guys are just like, you know what? I love what I do. I'm going to keep doing it somewhere, keep making money, be a part of the game any way I can. Don't want to lose sight of that. I do believe Harbaugh is going to change them. And he got into a contractual dispute about his agreement based off of the fact that he didn't want to report to the GM. That's why the deal took so long to finalize. He wanted to go
right to Mr. Mara or Mr. Mara?
Correct. He will not be capable of being let go by any GM. He will be let go by the owner, similar to Steve Biscotti.
Is Joe Sean there still or no? Joe Sean?
Joe Shea, I think.
I thought it was SCHOEN or whatever.
Yeah, the guy who, his kids tell him who to draft and he should have listened to him.
Yeah, is he still? Yeah, he's still the GM. Yeah, I wouldn't want to answer to him either. I'd be like, dude, I'm way more valuable than this fucking idiot. He shouldn't even be there. Really, he shouldn't even be there.
Fair.
So, yeah, that should be in the contract. You're like, I don't know why you're keeping this asshole around. I'm just going to report to somebody else. Like, I'm reporting to you directly, man. I'm very sorry.
As we run down the rest of the hires in the NFL, Miami Dolphins. We will, but we got to talk about the rest of them. Jeff Hafley, coordinator for the Packers, got picked up by the Dolphins. Talk about a head scratcher.
Okay. Yeah, he's been in conversations. People have interviewed him. Okay, good luck. I don't know. Their offense is pretty good. Maybe you'll get more pieces in Miami. Doesn't have a QB. That's the thing. Did he have much to do into developing Jordan Love into being a serviceable quarterback? Because no matter what you want to say, Jordan Love's a pretty good quarterback. And they they made him that way, but like, what did he have to do with it? Was it LaFleur? Did Aaron Rodgers have anything to do with it? Like, who really is to point at for that?
Yeah, I don't get the hire.
Is Quinn Ewers the guy? Who do they go with?
You have to draft a quarterback. I don't know what.
Pavia? Where are you going to get him?
I don't know. Either that or you're just going to suck for a year and Quinn's your guy, and then you just tank for Arch.
Arch, yeah. Which
you're tanking for Arch. Is he going to be one? We don't know.
I think he will. I do think there was the whole Heisman, odds came out and they were talking. I know this is off topic, but they're talking about Arch Manning being at the top of it. Him and CJ Carr and Julian Sand were all top of it. People are like, Arch Manning sucks. You're like, he was his first year start. Like, he's going to play better this year. Like, there's no doubt about it. But, like, again, it was tank for Tua. They're kings of tanking for a guy. And that didn't work out for him.
And to think that they could have drafted
hindsight is 2020. And I'm sure Mike McDaniel would have really appreciated if they drafted Justin Herbert. So much so that he is the offensive coordinator for said guy now.
Makes a lot of sense. So Mike McDaniel is now the Chargers offensive coordinator. This feels like when Lane Kiffin went to Bama.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like. It feels like
him
just
and
like a
Jim,
reclamation. Oh.
Match made in heaven.
They're going to be quirky little guys, man.
I love it. Just a weird-ass little coaching staff, and everybody's going to love him. And if he can keep a healthy Rashawn Slater, if he can keep a healthy Joe Alt, Quentin Johnson on lock, like, you might be in a situation where your team could be good. Now, if they lose their defensive coordinator to a head coaching hire, then that's going to be their excuse next year, maybe. Who knows? But, like, I do like this hire. And like I said before, I think I said it last week, I'm like, you're improving your team if McDaniels is your OC. He's a good OC. I don't care what anybody says. He just, he's a little over his head when trying to coach Tua and Tyreek Hill's crazy ass.
Dude, to think that he brought Tua to an AFC division game?
Yeah. They were good for a year, man. They were good.
I don't care what you tell me. That guy's legit.
He can call plays.
He is him. He is him. I don't disagree with that statement. To go to the other two hires, Vince, I know you were very hyped about the Stefanski hire.
I'm not even hyped. Just like
he's hyped.
Okay. Do I see it? No, I don't. I don't see it.
He must have really came in like, I can change Penix. I can change.
Where's the proof in the pudding? Do you ever have it? Who's his best quarterback, Mike?
Not a clue.
Baker Mayfield. And now he's playing a couple miles down the road there, and they're going to be playing twice a year.
Well, Baker, so much so, in a tweet, was catching some strays.
Stefanski kind of caught a stray, too, because the guy that posted it wasn't Stefanski.
Yeah, he was like, Baker, he was lackluster and this and that, and it's just been a dumpster fire.
Stefanski didn't say that.
No, it was the tweeter.
Yeah, this guy wrote Orlando Ledbetter. He said Kevin Stefanski had a dumpster fire at quarterback in Cleveland. Baker Mayfield and Deshaun Watson failed, which started a chain reaction to 11 other starters. Shedeur Sanders closed out the last season with 7 starts. Baker retweets and says, "Failed is quite the reach, pal. Still waiting on a text/call from him after I got shipped off like a piece of garbage. Can't wait to see you twice a year, coach, period." That's what he said. Orlando
Baker's
Ledbetter.
Every time the Tampa Bay Bucks play the Atlanta Falcons, bet Baker every category.
He does play well when he's mad.
He plays really well
when
he's mad.
Are the Bucks good offensively anymore? Or did they lose their guy in Liam Cohen? That's where mine is at.
They should try and go find a Cohen disciple or somebody that they trust to run an offense there. Maybe you go look at bringing a guy like Cliff in. Cliff Kingsbury's available right now, and he knows Baker from college.
Does he want to go from Washington with Jaden Daniels to the Tampa? It seems like the same job.
You have Mike Evans, Emeka Ibuka,
who kind of sucked at the end of the year.
Because he was hurt. Chris Godwin, Cade Otton.
If he can stay healthy. Yeah, I mean, they're just not great offensively is all I'm saying.
They're aging a little.
But, yeah.
Emeka Ibuka is him, man.
I mean.
Don't tread on that.
Mike Evans was in the prime of his career with Brady. And that's 3 years ago at this point too. So like, at some point, and hey, receivers age well sometimes. So who knows? And he's a good dominant presence. I'm not convinced that the Bucs are an amazing offense either. And they didn't look that good this year. And the Falcons actually ended up looking pretty good at the end of the year. But they're in another, I think, is Kirk still signed or no? Is he gone now?
No, Kirk has like another year, I think, on his
Yeah,
contract.
so he gets another team with 2 quarterbacks, and neither of them are confident about being the one.
I mean, Kirk won 4 games in a row for the
Do you
Falcons
start him next
late.
year, and you say, fuck it, go?
Absolutely.
Okay, no Penix?
I mean, Penix tore his ACL for now the second time.
Yeah.
I don't know how you're going to come back from that and be the same.
And you
guy.
don't have your draft pick, because that goes to the Rams, who might win a goddamn Super Bowl. You're in a bad spot as the Falcons, and I'm sure if you're going anywhere and saying, I want to run this offense, I'm damn sure Stefanski would rather be running in Buffalo. I'm damn sure of that.
And that's the thing. Now you look at these 2 coaching vacancies that are pretty much wide open. You got Stefanski gone, Harbaugh gone, Robert Saleh. Okay, you get the job in Tennessee.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think Robert Saleh
Vrabel.
took the job in Tennessee so he could play Liam Cohen twice a year because he almost fought him after they played this year?
Could be. I think the Titans were like, we just want a
not.
guy that sort of kind of looks like Vrabel and runs the defense. There's bring back Vrabel. He wasn't the issue. Yeah, no shit, guys.
Bring back a more jacked, bald version of Vrabel,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah, they were like, I want a sort of similar Vrabel because it worked out and we fired him for some dumbass reason. Now he's in the AFC Championship game.
Oh, breaking news on the podcast.
Okay.
You'll know this already by tomorrow. Brian Flores signed a extension to remain the defensive coordinator for the Minnesota Vikings.
Okay, so he took all of his Rooney Rule interviews and now he's back to the. I thought he might have gotten hired this. And why doesn't he interview for fucking the Buffalo Bills? Why is he doing that so fast?
Clearly, he's happy. He doesn't want those jobs. He's just like, you know what?
No more
I'm happy
Stephen
with being
Rosses
at
in my
DC.
life.
I don't need more goofy owners in my life, to your point.
Yeah.
So now we have Pittsburgh, the Ravens, and Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
These are the head coaching vacancies that we're looking at this time.
I don't know who they hire. I don't think any
Who
of
would have
these.
thought, in your lifetime, would you have thought that 3 teams who were competing to be in playoff spots this year all had head coaching vacancies?
They're quick to trigger. I will say that. They're quick to trigger now. And you got you got Vegas, you got Pittsburgh, you got Cleveland,
Oh, that's right.
you got Baltimore, you got Arizona. I think the Bills have their pick of the litter here. Who is the litter? Jeff Hafley gone. John Harbaugh gone. You got Vance Joseph that people are talking about. Clint Kubiak. Mike LaFleur has been getting interviews. Raheem Morris is still getting interviews, which also feels like a Rooney Rule because why would you want to hire him? A lot of people like Chris Shula, the Rams DC. I don't know. I don't like any of these guys, dude. Maybe Clint, give him a shot. There just comes a time where you're like, where are we going? Oh, yeah. Also, Thomas Brown getting talks. Remember him?
No.
He was our interim head coach last year after the Fluce was loose.
Oh, stop it.
I know.
Just stop it. At
Hey.
this stage of the game, you have the Cardinals are in this game as well.
James Schwartz, you see that going around?
Schwartz was a decent head coach for the Detroit Lions when
It
he
was just the
head
Lions. Yeah. Yeah. So now the
he
Browns are
wasn't-
interviewing him. Could you imagine that resume? Cleveland Browns and Detroit Lions is a horrible resume for a guy. Don't do that to yourself.
If you could turn the Browns around, I mean, he has the experience. He's been around the league for a long time. You could try and figure that one out.
It's like a quarterback coming to Chicago and being like, good luck. You need someone special. Truly. And I think we got him, but still, it's a sight to be seen. So I don't know.
Listen, if you once again, like I said on this podcast last week, if you ever let Ben Johnson walk out of that building, I am burning this motherfucker down, Pookie. I am burning this motherfucker down.
Hey, Nagy turned around quick, but
All right, let's give our predictions for these vacancies.
it's going to be so wrong, but okay.
We are going to be so wrong. All right, Buffalo
Yeah.
Bills.
The Bills, Dayball.
I'd agree with that statement.
Yeah.
I think Dayball is just like most familiar. Hey, you got treated wrong. Come back and coach your favorite guy.
Yeah. I think
Give you the
Josh wants
keys.
it. I think they like him. Why not?
I think it's Josh's pick. I think Josh got a little burnt out on the McDermott method.
I'd say.
Cleveland Browns.
Jim Schwartz.
I could see Sean McDermott. Defensive head coach.
Swapsies?
No swapsies. I don't know if there's a swapsies there. Defensive head coach knows his way around growing that side of the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, they were very hurt last year. No salary cap because of quarterback scenario. Now you can come in. Myles Garrett, pretty legitimate defense.
Yeah, make it good defense still good and make an offense still bad.
Or you go find a quarterback that makes sense. Because this is a light quarterback draft, so you go kind of suck for a year. Maybe you bring
They
in a
only
bridge
have
guy.
7 quarterbacks. What are you going to do?
You bring in a Mac Jones.
Good.
You know?
Yeah. Mac Jones.
Mac Jones
Dylan
will start in
Gabriel.
the NFL next year.
I think he
Mark
will
my
too.
words.
But I'm just saying, Mac Jones, Dylan Gabriel, Shador Sanders, Deshaun Watson. What Kenny Pick was on the team for a little bit.
See what you could do with Shador.
Why not? Go ahead. Good luck.
What's your prediction with Browns?
For the Browns,
You're saying
Jim
Schwartz.
Schwartz. I think they just take the old
All right.
guy and they see what happens.
Baltimore.
This one's. I thought that Baltimore or Pittsburgh were going to go with the B flow method. I thought they were going to take a D guy. Joe Brady.
Joe Brady.
Yeah. I think they want an
Ooh,
offensive guy
whoops.
that's gonna have firepower and just bring him in and go. He's been on conversations for head coaching gigs for a while here. I think it's either him or it's what is it, Mike LaFleur. I think they go with a young offensive guy. Maybe Kubiak.
I'm leaning Kubiak. I think one of
Yeah.
the Kubiak brothers, I think both of them are going to get looks because of their lineage.
Yeah.
Daddy got me here. But they're
My
actually
father
pretty
made me a
impressive.
coach. Yeah.
And they're both in the Shanahan cycle. So I could see Baltimore leaning that way.
Yeah.
To your point, get somebody in here who can fix our quarterback. Not like he needs much fixing, but fix this offense.
Fix the offense.
Get it
Yeah.
on the right track. Yeah. Okay. Raiders.
Who would even want to touch it, to be honest? This is another one where I think they're going to bring in a young guy. He's going to come in and say, I want Fernando Mendoza. I think I'm going to be able to do something with him. I'm afraid that they're so inept at doing things correctly that they're going to hire Matt Nagy next year.
Josh McDaniel. Next question. Let's go.
Again? I think they still owe him money or something. I don't even know.
They own all of their head coaches, like
Yeah.
collectively $50
Gruden
million.
still, yeah. Yeah, I think this is like Nagy or they do a Mike LaFleur thing.
I could see one of the Kubiak kids being in line for this job too. But
Is there
you know,
two
I could also-
Kubiaks?
yeah, there's Clint and Clay.
Clay
They're-
Kubiak?
all of their names start with K, which is funny.
Okay. I didn't know that. I only thought there was one. Or Klein? It's Klein.
Klein,
Klein Kubiak, yeah. I don't know.
Clint and Klein.
I thought Clint was the only man going for a job right now, but who knows? Clay, yeah,
think
you're
both
right.
of them are
Clay.
good.
Klay Kubiak. Yeah, no shit.
Yeah. So I think one of the Kubiak brothers gets a shot for that one. Also, Mike McCarthy. I could see the belly being out there, man. Taking Fernando Mendoza, has a great running back. You go fix an offensive line. You trade Max Crosby for a bag.
For DJ Moore and 2 4th-round picks.
Exactly. That's what you did in
That's
Madden.
not gonna
That's
get
what
it
it
done.
cost.
No, God, no. No, they wouldn't even trade him, to be honest. I had to give him everything. It was horrible. And then I just traded a bunch of ancillary guys for a couple more first-round picks, and now we're back on the house. I'm trying to get a Super Bowl, you know?
All right, Vince.
It is what it is.
Unless the Super Bowl's played in the snow.
What, that leaves us in Arizona?
AZ, babe.
Let's go. I've been seeing Shield House all over the place. Let's go Shield House.
Who the fungal is Shieldhouse?
He's the DC for not the Rams. I've just seen his name all over the place, so I feel like he's gonna get one. He's a young whiz kid. He used to be the quarterback coach for the Rams. He was with the Rams. He was like the QB coach and then the assistant head coach for the Rams. He's a finalist in Cleveland right now too. But yeah, Nate Shieldhouse, he's 25 or 35. Young guy.
See, this is where I think Matt Nagy lands.
Arizona?
Uh-huh.
Lord.
It is the most Matt Nagy job ever because he never had the opportunity to draft his quarterback. So you give him a year with a shitty quarterback or somebody just to figure it out. You lose for the first year, then you draft your quarterback. He gets to draft his guy, mold him the way he wants to.
Don't do it, guys. Don't do it to yourselves.
Then we get Desert Slayer, some weird dumbass play name.
Good luck. Good luck, Arizona.
And then the Steelers. Who do you think the Steelers are going to get?
I don't fucking know. The thing is whoever they hire is going to be there for 20 years.
Absolutely. So it's got to be a Kubiak, brother. That's where I'm at.
I think that could happen. I would have told you Brian Flores until not even 10 minutes ago. So,
okay.
Yeah, let's go Kubiak. Fuck it.
Let's talk about the divisional round.
Yeah, games are happening.
Saturday was sad for a day of football. I'm not going to lie. It was a long weekend for all of us, especially if you're a Bears fan. The Bills and Broncos game. Well, no, Sunday was sad.
Sunday
was
sad.
Bears fan.
Yeah.
Saturday, on the other hand, was just bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Josh Allen was the victim of a ref show. I don't know what more to say other than that.
You can't be throwing picks. I'll say that, but I'm with you.
You can't be throwing picks and you can't be fumbling the ball 10 yards behind yourself. But beyond all that, that second pick, bullshit.
Yeah.
I will argue till I'm dead in my grave that Brandon Cook's knee was down. And for the officiating crew, with overtime rules being what they are, to not even review the play.
Right. I thought you had
that
to.
tells me the fix was in.
It felt like it. It was, yeah. And then the unsportsmanlike conduct and the PI, and you're like, what the fuck are we? Let them play the game. Like, what are we even doing?
They just gave him the game. That's the same officiating crew that was in Detroit with Aaron Rodgers and the rest of them when they couldn't figure out the end of the game. They also couldn't figure out the end of half if it was a touchdown to Kenneth Gainwell or not. Same officiating crew.
What are they doing in playoff games? Like, clearly this is a dumb.
Hold these guys to a better standard for the
I'm
love
usually
of God.
like not a ref show guy. Usually I'm on the other side of you when we're talking ref shows. This is a ref show. And I have friends that are Broncos fans and they were really excited and all that shit, but I was like, that was a ref show. It took all the momentum out of the game.
The Bears game, on the other hand, that was actually a really well officiated game. Mm-hmm. I give them that much. This was horse shit.
Yeah.
This was absolute dog shit. Final drive. Josh Allen threw a beautiful ball to Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks looked like he was coming down with it. I don't know what more.
Yeah, it was bullshit. But Bo Nix broke his ankle at the end of the game. He's now out for this next round, and Jared Stidham starting in the AFC Championship. Who would have thunk?
I didn't see anything.
No,
there wasn't a play that was really broke his ankle.
There wasn't a play that was really like, oh my God, I think he just turned it enough where it.
They said he broke it or had a bone spur or some shit on a kneel down.
That shit happens randomly.
Does it?
Yeah, like to normal people, like randomly you're like, how the fuck did you break your leg? It's like, I tripped down a stoop. Like whatever, it's not even a big deal.
Usually there's ice involved, but I see what you're saying.
Yeah. I think it was just like a fluke, and because no one even knew what happened until hours after the game. You're like, Bo Nix isn't playing. What the hell? And it was at the end of the game. It was right at the kneel down or like the play before it. Like no one saw it happen. And then, boom, all of a sudden Jared Stidham starting the AFC Championship. I'd call that divine intervention for that bullshit end of the game, to be honest.
I think it kind of is because do you have the faith that Jared Stidham's going to get you to the
No,
promised
but
land?
why not?
Hey, you
And
know
also
what Sean
then the Patriots go to the Super Bowl. Ugh.
You know what Sean Payton called him at a press conference, right?
Bo?
No, Jared Stidham.
What?
Stiddy.
P. Stiddy. He's going to
Little
oil
J
up before the
Stiddy,
game.
Actually.
Okay.
Yeah, a little J Stiddy, actually. So Stiddy, which should be put on a hoodie of some sort somewhere.
In a Stiddy.
Maybe she should drive a Yukon.
And that's the Stiddy.
So Stiddy starting the game
Yeah.
on Sunday, and Sean Payton has a lot of faith in his quarterback. But what else are you going to say?
What else are you going to say? That's exactly what I was going to
Like,
say.
yeah, he's a career backup. And
Oh,
kinda
no,
sucks.
he sucks. We're fucked. Like, he's not going to say that.
Do you also know that Stidham, coming out of high school, was the top dual threat quarterback coming into that year's cycle of prospects?
I do know that because Belichick was wet over him coming out of out of college too. They're like, this guy's a real guy. He wanted him.
Yeah, no.
Nope.
And he played there. Didn't do too much.
Nope. Not at all.
But overall, I do feel as if you take away the run game from Denver, which they can't do much of it anyways, Bo Nix, 12 carries, 29 yards, 11 yards is as long as carry. Beyond that, they couldn't outrun the football.
No, it was, it was, to fire McDermott over that is wild, like we talked about, but change of pace, man. I guess they're just going to do it. It just, the end of the game pissed me off. I turned it off right away. I was like, I don't even want to watch these after Josh Allen's crying. Everybody's like, it's not Josh Allen's fault. It really wasn't. Can't throw picks, but it really wasn't.
If you've paid attention to the Instagram, I did post that scene from The Sopranos. You'd be like, he's crying. Give him a break.
Yeah, that's how I felt.
It's his father's funeral. He's crying like a woman. It's a fucking disgrace.
Let him cry, dude.
That's what I said.
Now. It's America now, dude. It's America now. Moving on to the next Saturday game. What a freaking stinker, dude. Oh, man.
Yes, the 49ers are really good at football. Tore it all works. Sam Darnold just...
The 49ers are not really good at football, Mike.
And Kenneth Walker reminded you that he's a bell cow.
The Seattle Seahawks are really good at football. The 49ers are not really good at football.
Kenneth, can I read you this stat line?
Yeah.
Kenneth Walker the third, who has been getting poached
By Zach.
all of his touchdown carries by Zach Charbonnet, who tore his ACL. You hate to see it. But Kenneth Walker, 19 carries, 116 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
It's like Madden numbers.
Oh, yeah.
Unless
it's in the end
snow.
zone. It's
I would like-
Yeah, unless it's in the snow, then he would have fallen over and fumbled 10 times. The 49ers are very injured, and they also played like garbage shit the whole entire game. I have 2 buddies that are from Northern California, and they are diehard Niners fans, and I texted them at halftime, and I was like, guys, it was what at that point, 24-6? I was like, Bears did it. It's possible.
What are you aiming at?
Huh?
It's like, what are you aiming at?
Well, I was like, the Bears did it. The Niners could do it too. And for the rest of the game, they just got smoked. And I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Never mind, guys. Like, Jesus. It was bad at all counts. They couldn't run the ball. They couldn't really throw the ball. Their defense didn't look good. It was just a classic ass whooping. And I think the Seahawks are going to win the Super Bowl at this point. Because what the hell is that?
The last time the Rams and Seahawks played in Seattle, it was a battle, overtime matchup, insane game. So I think it's still going to go down the wire.
Yeah.
That's my game of the weekend right there. That is the best game of the entire weekend.
For sure. I mean, there's only 2, so it's a 50-50 shot.
I understand. Now, the Patriots and the Broncos, that game, take a nap. Let's talk about the Texans and the Patriots. Listen. CJ Stroud, after he had his little powwow with Caleb Williams, has turned into Charlie Batch with braids.
Dude,
Read this stat line.
I know.
20 of 47,
I watched it.
212 yards, 1 touchdown, 4 interceptions.
I know. I
Are
said
you
it last
kidding
week.
me?
I said it 2 weeks ago. They're a team that's all defense, and they got cooked against a better team. He's not a good quarterback in this system. Whatever the situation is with him, not a good quarterback in the system. It was proven pretty quickly. It was like, it honestly was closer than it should have been, if I'm being completely honest. But yeah, CJ Stroud's not very good. That offense is not very good. That defense has just been so fucking good that it let them play with their food a little bit. And that's what happens, but you can't do that against the Patriots this year.
Well, I mean, Vince, he also threw 4 picks.
That's what I'm saying. They played with his food. He's like, oh, thanks for the stop, pick. Oh, they stopped him again, pick. You're like, what are you doing, dude? Like, do something.
So somebody actually posted that Charlie Batch quote and on Twitter, and Charlie Batch responded. He was like, yo, why am I catching strays?
Yeah, what the hell? Why are you doing this with boy Charlie? Come on.
Charlie was a good dude. Drake May, 16 to 27, 179 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception.
Yeah, he did what he needed to do.
Absolute dog. Keyshawn Booty, 3 touchdowns or 3 receptions, 1 touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 4 receptions, 1 touch. I mean, they're just getting it done.
Spread the ball all over. Ramondre Stevenson did his job. They look really good, and I've been waiting for them to not look good, and I don't want them to go to the Super Bowl, but it's probably going to happen now. So it is what it is. That's how I feel about that.
Yeah, it's true. Okay. And then let's go into it, shall we? The game that made Mike cry.
You were much more down about this than I was, I would say. I was sad. It was exciting. I said it last week. It was kind of house money. I didn't really expect them to win. I was hoping that they would. There was a lot of decision making that really pissed me off. Snow game doesn't help. So obviously they're going to fumble 10 times. You're not going to be able to see the goalposts like they say. And also people saying that Matthew Stafford sucks in the cold. He played for the Lions when he was sucking in the cold, so you can't really blame him all that much. The Rams did exactly enough to win the game. The Bears did exactly enough to lose the game. It's exactly as how I felt. It was as even can be. What honestly scared me the most, which is my fucked up brain and the entire brain of Chicago, was it was 10-10 at half, and I was like, this is uncharted territory. I don't know what we're going to do. We have to be down at some point. It was constantly a one-score game, which the Bears don't really perform well in. And it comes down to the end. You throw a pick at the worst case scenario, and it ices the game. And like the throw to Cole Kmet was insane. No one expects that to happen. It was super fun to see that. I thought we had a chance at that point. There was a pile of grown men on my floor that night, just like crying, freaking out about that. And then you expect Caleb to do it one more time, but you can't expect him to do it every time. And we knew it coming in, and if you told us that we were going to get to the divisional round and be 1 score away from going to the NFC Championship this year, I would have said bullshit. So it was a fun season, amazing. There's some stuff we got to fix.
Yeah, so let's talk about things we got to fix. All those things are real. I lost my mind after that play by Caleb. I don't know what more to say. You thought it was dead in the water after he started to run backwards. You're like, oh, shit, here we go.
Backwards 20 yards with 5 guys rushing him. You're like, oh, no.
And he puts the ball up, and you're just watching this, and you're watching this, and you're watching this, and you're like, holy shit, Cole's open. He's open. Yeah. And it was right in the breadbasket.
A little push off, a little DPI or OPI.
Once again, they let him play.
Yeah.
Let the boys play, especially in that moment. I don't disagree. I guess what I just failed to understand with this game is you were in multiple situations in the first half to put points on the board against a very good football team, and you chose not to.
Nope. Don't think you can say that. Because I'm with you to a point. But
you can't say that.
The identity of the team, if you're close up there on a 4th down, is you're going to go for it. And the entirety of Chicago saying, you got to take the points. And then at the end of the game, if you lose by 2 points, you're like, well, shit, we should have went forward on the 4th and 1. You're going to get both sides of it. Every single time, you go for it within 4th and 2 every time.
The first drive of the game, first quarter of the game, you get bogged down. put points on the board.
Within
Go up
2
early
yards,
against
Ben
the Great.
Johnson's going to go for it, and that should be his identity forever. Live and die by it. You go with your identity. If you're 4th and 3, you kick it. If you're 4th and 2, you don't.
Sword in the forge. I get it. I understand it. But it has to be harnessed in different moments. And I think in a first quarter moment, you can't do that.
You don't change your identity at this far in the season.
You're not going to put the team away in the first quarter.
You might.
I hate to say it. It's just like the Ben Johnson way doesn't necessarily have to be the Dan Campbell way. Because
his way, but they didn't do that before. And he went, oh fuck, should have went for it. He wasn't making that mistake again. If you're within 2 yards, he's going to go for it every time. He's going to do it.
That's the only situation I have a gripe with. That's it.
I hear you, but I don't think he needs to change his identity going into a divisional game. If you do that, you're going to fuck yourself.
I'm not saying change your identity. I'm saying situationally, we have to be a better football team, and that falls on the coaching.
I'm not going to blame it on 2 field goals.
I'm saying that drive, you need to fucking kick a field goal. It's the first quarter. Go up early on this team. You received.
It's just two yards or up. They're going to go. I think they should go for it every time. It's the new NFL. If you have a chance, go get it. Try to get 7. And then the next time, if it works, then everybody's like, well, shit, shouldn't have went for it on the first time. It's like, that's hindsight. You can't change that.
I understand hindsight's always 20/20. I just didn't agree with that moment in time.
Yeah.
Now, Matthew Stafford wasn't killing you all day as far as throwing touchdown after touchdown, but he was doing enough to get the best of you. And this defense, I thought, played very well, only holding this team to, 10 points in the first half.
That was our star. Our star of the game is Jaquan Brisker. He was everywhere.
To think that you may not re-sign him is kind of sad.
You should. And people have been anti-Brisker and bad for coverage, but I fucking love him and they should keep him. I love that dude.
23 free agents going into this offseason.
Yep.
We have a lot of decisions to make, which we'll get into it. Mm-hmm. Now, Matthew Stafford, 20 of 42, 258 yards. Kyron Williams ran for 2 touchdowns. They were just moving the football on us, and that's fine. But the offense got the ball back enough where they didn't execute, and I don't know what more to say. You ran the ball enough, DeAndre Swift, things like that. It just seems like Caleb should take a little bit more of the layups, and he doesn't. When he can run for a first down, he doesn't seem to do that.
Yeah,
he's like trying to square peg around holes.
That was kind of my thought. I'm like, there was a couple times where they decided to just run a halfback draw up the middle, and you're like, give him an option to throw or scramble. He's fast enough to do it. Give him, if you're going to go for it on 4th and 2, don't run it up the gut. Because you only have one option. It's either going to work or it's not. If you have if you're running like a mesh spot and you have 2 guys on both sides and you're like, okay, neither of them are open, but there's an opening right in the field to get 2 yards, you have 3 options. You don't have an option if you're running ISO up the middle. It's stupid. That's a dumb decision.
Is that your armchair opinion after playing Madden for 2 weeks?
That's every game I've ever played. And then I listened to John Gruden talk about mesh spot and how it's option heavy. You can dump off to multiple guys. None of them are far passes. It's the play of plays in that situation. And if they cover 4 different options, then you got beat. But if they're just going to cram the line in the middle and hopefully DeAndre Swift can get 2 yards like that, I don't like that play call.
Well, it worked. They stopped us in rough goal-to-goal situations. Red zone, they ate our lunch. I don't know what more to say. That last red zone drive where you could have scored to tie the game in that moment, right before the half, so you didn't have to get to the point where you put your defense in position to get the ball back quickly. It was tough. It was tough.
I think we're good, but we weren't good enough. But I honestly thought that before the game. But I was saying, why not? But we got further than we thought we were gonna.
We got way further than we thought we did. The team got a standing L.
Neat.
Did DJ Moore quit on his route?
Looks like it. But
you think he was thinking about Cabo?
No, that'd be so crazy. But it's mixed opinions because you look at the route and you're like, damn, and then also you're like, he's really gassed, but this could be the last play he's going to play. So you got to go out there and do it all. And then everybody in the locker room is talking about he's a consummate professional and he's always doing all that stuff. You're like, who am I going to believe? Probably the guys in the locker room, but they're never going to talk bad on him anyway. So I don't know. I don't love DJ Moore. I'll say that. I'm not like, I don't love him as much as I like Rome or Luther Burden, if I'm being honest.
I think he takes, well, and that's the surprising part. Rome didn't get half of the work you thought he was this game, and I didn't get it.
It's Colson
Maybe
Loveland.
it's just
it's his team.
Yeah, Colson Loveland, man, 4 receptions, 54 yards, probably would
And
have
what,
had
like
more.
7, 8, 9 targets? Like he was there throwing to him every time they could. I don't blame him.
Well, he gets the job done. No, there's no doubt about it. That kid is the future of this offense in many ways, and what we're planning to do. Do you bring Cole Kmet back?
I would.
Okay.
Depends on how much he's going to ask for.
2 tight end system. I mean, he's under contract. There's no doubt about it. They locked him up. It's just Kevin Byard, Jaquan Brisker, not going to be back next year. I don't see it happening. I think one of them is back, but I don't think the other is.
I think you got. Byard's a leader, but I think you got to bring back Jaquan Brisker. But that's just because I like him. But Byard led the fucking league in interceptions this year, but that's probably not going to happen 2 years in a row. And you need
Ben
to shore up
Johnson.
that line, man.
Ben Johnson said it today in his press conference. They're like, we're building off momentum. He said, we're not building off of anything. It's over. We start at 0 next year, just like the rest of the league. And we have to be better.
Yep.
It's a new team. It's new everything. Eric Bieniemy just got signed on to the Chiefs to be their new offensive coordinator. So Nagy's out either way.
Mm-hmm.
This team won't be the same next year, but hopefully that's better for them.
Yeah, but him being the run game coordinator and doing what he did this year, you're like, shit. Remember what he did and stack off of that, guys, because we had a quiet backfield this year.
Bring a disciple back. Maybe draft Vince's guy.
I would love that, but that would be the first round pick probably.
How crazy would it be if we had 2 Loves and then 2 Montgomerys playing in Chicago at the same time?
That'd be sick. That'd be so sick. And he's probably going to go.
Oh, my bad. Colson Loveland as opposed to,
2 Colsons. Yeah.
2 Colsons.
Yeah.
We'll put it that way. Welcome to 2020.
Wait, who's the other Love?
Loveland. I got it wrong.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I was thinking every time I see a J Love, I'm like Jordan or Jeremiah, because it's like you're either Packers or Bears on that, or Packers or Notre Dame.
Correct.
He would have to be the first round draft pick, or they'd have to trade up to early in the second round because his prospect right now is looking like first 5-6 picks in the second round.
Either that, or if he falls, you're sitting right there with one of the final picks in the draft. You're going to be right around in the 20s. Restart this piece. Let's go.
If you want to go first round running back, that would not be a non-Ben Johnson move, but also we need a fucking edge rusher.
We need an edge rusher so bad, and I don't think the Max Crosby thing's going to happen.
Well, and Austin Booker's good, but maybe a couple guys.
I think we need to reevaluate this defense entirely because they need to be a lot better.
I like Dennis Allen, though.
Yep, I do like it too. It was a hell of a year. All right. Let's get to our last week of picks.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay. Pretty simple stuff. Sunday games. You're picking this week. And
I am. I'm picking and announcing. We got 2 whole games. We're down to the wire here. I'm sad. I wish the Bears were playing, but they're not. So here we are. In Denver, Mile High, Broncos at Patriots. What's the weather in Denver? What are we looking at for that? Because they're not a dome. You're looking at 29 degrees, no snow, loud stadium, Drake May, Jared Stidham. I'm taking the Patriots. They can't. Jared Stidham. I don't want him to win, but Jared Stidham, come on.
One of the best defenses in all of the league. What do we think the spread is on this game, Vince?
3.
5.5. Patriots are favored.
That's because of Jared Stidham. Has to.
Over under?
42.
42.5. Some books are saying 40.5. Very close. Very good. I can't go against the Vrabel way at this stage of the game. I feel like this is the team of destiny. He's got a young Drake May playing his balls off. Give me the Pats.
Too easy. All right. The more exciting game in Seattle. Is Seattle also outside, or are they a dome?
Oh, they're outside, babe. Loudest 12th man. Loudest stadium in the NFL per decimal meter.
I mean, them, Denver, Minnesota are all very loud stadiums. It's just cool we have two of them. 2 outside games, too. What's the weather in Seattle, Mike? Let's check that. I need to know. I must know. Sunday, we're looking at 43, no rain. So we got clean games both sides. Just watching the Rams last week and then watching the Seahawks just dismantle the hell out of San Francisco. I think they've hit their stride. Sam Darnold in his interview, he's like, I'm going to be slinging it to open guys. That's what he said in his interview. He's like, I'm going to be throwing the ball to every open guy I see. Seahawks by a touchdown, I'd give them.
So right now the spread's looking at the Seahawks favored by about 2.5 points, 2 to 3 points, some books might say. Seahawks are slightly favored. Over under.
For points? Defenses are good, though. 40? No, 47.
47.5.
Oh, shit. I'm good at that, dude.
So this could be a game where we can see it like last time, although last time it was something crazy. It was like 31 to 33. So it could very well go.
The playoffs, though, and the NFC Championship.
Yes.
And
usually scoring is minimal.
Yeah,
especially with both of these defenses. But if we look at what the Bears just did to the Rams, granted the weather helped, but in this scenario, I think this Seahawks defense is going to be prepared. This is now the 3rd time they're seeing them this season.
Mm-hmm.
This is about to be a nail biter. This game goes down to the wire. I can't go away from the Red Rocket in this scenario. Give me Sam Darnold and the Seahawks.
Going to the Super Bowl. Whoa.
I can't forget. Not the Super Bowl anymore.
Anymore.
Michael McDonald takes his young football team to a
that'd be fun for Sam. That'd be the storyline.
I mean, and the Vikings quit on him. They were like, "Yeah, go ahead, Sam. You know,
they got 9.
You can't win a playoff game."
They got 9, dude.
They got 9. They got 9. Nining.
So
all right. So
we're kindred spirits on this. We're just Seahawks Patriots.
I mean, it seems. I hate to say it, the easy picks just seem to be the obvious picks in this stage of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what happens, people. This is going to be a fun weekend of football. It's one of the last weekends of football. Buckle up, enjoy yourself. Remember it, because it's not going to be this way for a long time.
Remember me, although we say
and
goodbye.
Then the Patriots are back at the Super Bowl, and to our Patriots fans listening, you have zero room to talk about being a sad franchise. Just shut your mouth.
Fuck off.
Shut up. Okay. Well, that is the NFC and AFC championship picks. We're excited. Give us your picks. Call it in. 312-725-2107. Let us know what you're thinking right now. Maybe you got a thought. Maybe you think the opposite. Tell us. Leave us a voicemail. We'll tell you.
Jared Stidham game. Tell us.
Dude, it's Stiddy, dude. Best defense in the league. Now that game could lean on the under. I can see that. Maybe you could drive a Bronco.
Duh, that's
so see, that's too easy. That's too easy. It's always fun, Vince.
Yeah,
we are about to be, and you got a taste of it this episode where we get to the point where there's not a ton to talk about, so we just talk about random shit for like random tangents, and it's so much fun. The time of the year is upon us.
27.
Are we back to the?
I can't think of anybody for 27.
Sean Kemp.
Oh, sick. I love that poll.
Yeah, he was a dog for LA before LA was LA. Before they were creating mass strife.
Andre Ethier and company.
Okay. What's Jared Stidham's number?
I would assume like 2, right?
8.
Is he?
He's 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kobe.
Kobe. It's a Kobe game. All right. We'll see how it plays out. And that is NFL talk. Vince, it's always fun, bud.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, man. Yeah, the Bears lost. I cried, man.
It's okay.
I'm excited about this team, though. It's like the first time in a long time. You ever just feel you feel it down in your plums? You know what I'm
A
saying?
little bit. Yeah. No, I know.
You just feel good.
I didn't feel that great about 2019. I feel a lot better about 2026. But again, we're going to lose a lot of guys. We're going to bring in a lot of guys. And we got a whole goddamn offseason to talk about it. And you know that
whole offseason. Oh, we're gonna talk
Yeah.
about it. But to your point, I felt there was something very gimmicky and fluky about the Nagy Bears.
And
right,
the defense was old, and it was just
Maybe we get Khalil Mack back, isn't he?
I did that in my franchise before I got Max Cross.
Did it in his franchise. Okay.
Do it.
So did you win the Super Bowl?
I did, yes. 2026
Was it
is
awesome?
the Bears. But it was more awesome than it should be just sitting on your couch by yourself playing Madden. But I was like, we did it.
Tonight.
Jalen Johnson was the Super Bowl MVP.
No way. Did he have a pick six?
He had 2.
Stop it. Who'd you play?
It was after the Bengals.
Was it Joe Burrow led Bengals?
Oh yeah. He won the MVP that year. Can't beat the Bears.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Can't beat the Bears.
The more you know.
Beating the Bears. More you know. I mean, hey, to all of our listeners out there, we cheese out on this stuff.
Facts.
Cheese out on this stuff. If you want to talk to us about it, just call
Hundo P. Big facts.
Hundo P, dude. Speaking of Hundo P, we'll be back again, Hundo P, next week. Got to figure out how that one's going to work, but we're going to get it done.
Pro Bowl.
Okay. It is the Pro Bowl. Do you got to watch the Pro Bowl?
The Pro Bowl games? Probably not.
I don't know how old the listeners are, but the Pro Bowl when we were growing up was like a thing.
It was when we were
And
kids
you
too, though.
watched it, and they actually kind of tried.
Yeah.
And they wore full pads, and they actually hit each other. Sean Taylor was out here headhunting punters.
Yeah. I mean, I was like 6 then. I was kid. Yeah. But it started to turn into the NBA All-Star game quick, and they just made the adjustment, which they should have. Who cares about the Pro Bowl? Whatever. It's for the kids. Have fun.
And for all of our Miami-Dade County lovers out there, Trick does, in fact, love the kids. All right. Well, with that being said, it's been another great week. Season 6 is upon us. We'll see you next week. Peace.
Talking Tales with Mike and Vince. Oh, you know. Jazzy beats while we dispense. Yeah, you know.